everyone, and welcome back to WOW. Today we are featuring Cabernet Franc. But before we get into it, we're going to start with some announcements. So we just got word last week that we are able to start reopening our business in New York State. Whoop whoop! We're so excited. But even though we're open, we're unfortunately not conducting tastings until June 12th. And those will be by reservation only.
And things can change.
We'll make sure to keep you guys updated as soon as we know.
Stay tuned to our social media and our website. That's where all the updates will be. They might shut things down again, so stay tuned. We don't know. Reservations coming soon, so take a look on our website so that you know what's going on. And when the time comes, you'll be able to score a spot here to do a beautiful tasting at Zugby Vineyards.
And we can't wait. So as soon as we're able to open back up to the public, we will do so. Everything's going to be a little bit different, but we're still going to make sure that we get wine in your glass and a smile on your face. So we can't wait to see you.
Unfortunate announcement, if you did not already read our email or our Facebook page, we did have to cancel the first 3 weeks of Sunset Series. So Sunset Series is currently postponed.
We're sorry. So one more announcement, we're still offering virtual tastings. These are preset flights of dry whites or dry reds. You get a flight of 7 4-ounce bottles. And if you would like anything additional, it is $5 extra, and you can choose anything that we have. Those are available on our online store, zugbyvineyards.com/shop. So we are featuring Cabernet Franc today. Cabernet Franc is a really fun grape, and it thrives here in our cool climate region. It is actually the parent of Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. So those deeper-bodied reds that you typically see in the California, we actually have them planted here on our property as well as the single varietals. But Cabernet Franc was one of the parents for each of those grapes. It is a little bit more aromatic. It's got really nice, ripe, juicy flavors, but also really nice herbaceous tones. Typically, it's lower in tannin and acid compared to its offspring, Cabernet Sauvignon.
We like this grape here in New York State because it ripens a little bit earlier than grapes like Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. And in New York State, we get a lot of humidity, and we're also fighting with that colder weather during our harvest season. But Cabernet Franc is one of those ones that's ready to go before the humidity and the cold strike. So we're able to get those grapes at a nice bricks of sugar to produce an awesome wine.
And our Cabernet Franc was a part of our initial planting, but also within our second planting, we decided to add Cabernet Franc just to be able to produce more. And Cab Franc is very widely produced here, but not enough people can get their hands on it. It's actually a very high in demand grape.
At Zugby, we do a single varietal Cabernet Franc. We also use it in 2 different blends, our Phoenician Red and our Four Freds Red blend. And then we also use it in our dry rosé. So this year, our 2019 dry rosé, an 80% Cabernet Franc, 20% Pinot Noir, and that bubbly rosé that we have in cans also has a base of Cabernet Franc.
And Cabernet Franc is typically known as more to put in a blend. That's how they do it in Bordeaux. But yeah, it's a great blending wine. That's what it's typically used for. You don't really see it as much as a single varietal by itself. But we have it here, and it's a really great red.
Gotta love that good old Cab Franc. We age ours in Hungarian oak for about 17 months. Hungarian oak gives you more of kind of that cedar, smoky note. Pairs really nicely with the natural characteristics of Cabernet Franc that are a little bit more herbaceous and black peppery.
Really brings out the spiciness of this Cab Franc that's sometimes hidden.
And you get that fun dark cherry note that kind of combines there, and it becomes a really well-balanced, well-rounded wine. And the tannins right now, because this is a 2017 Cabernet Franc, are a little bit bolder, but they'll only soften up over time. It's tasting really good, but it's got this awesome potential to age for 3 years or 25 years, however long you can bear not to drink it in your cellar. So get one for now, one for later. That's my suggestion. Give this Cab Franc a smell, swirl and a smell. Right away, I get that greenness.
It's super, yes, very earthy.
Earthy, herbal. But I get that subtle tart fruit on the backside. You can smell it. Get a little raspberry and cherry. And that oak comes through to its present. You got a little spice note.
I went ahead and sipped.
What do you taste in this Cab Franc, Sarah?
It's so soft. It's very soft, and that's what I really like about Cabernet Franc. Makes it a really great pairing wine as well.
And the tannins really have started to soften, and it doesn't have too much bite. It has a grit that's going to pair awesome with this garbage plate. That's what's fun about Cab Franc is it's like this medium balance. You've got a medium plus body. You've got that ripe fruit. You've got a little grip of tannin and acid.
It's just
and
a great,
subtle
like,
oak.
happy medium red. Easy to sip, easy to pair.
Great for things like barbecue or this awesome Rochester style garbage plate that we have here. You could get away with, salmon or, heavier seasoned fish. Even your steaks, chocolate, desserts.
And that's really interesting about this is I get a little bit of a chocolate note in there.
Dark
like chocolate raspberry. Get a little bit of those big juicy berries, but it does taste more herbaceous.
On the deck, and it's great if you're taking it somewhere camping for the bonfire or something like that because you don't need to chill it. So you can just keep it in the car, keep it in your backpack, pop it open when the time is right. It's great for back porch sipping, and it's not too heavy where you don't want to drink it in those warmer weather days either.
Some great legs, as one would say.
And legs, guys, actually indicate the alcohol and sugar content in the wine, so you'll notice these separate and drip down a little bit quicker. That's indicating that there's no sugar in the wine.
But typically it's when you swirl, and you'll see more of a drippage.
And the sugar will drip slower and thicker. It'll cling to the glass. If you have a sweeter style wine, especially an ice wine or something, you'll notice it's more syrupy. But yeah, the alcohol is about 12.5 on this wine too. Whereas sometimes you'll have sweeter wines will sacrifice a little bit of that alcohol and be a lower content. Whereas your drier reds are going to be a little bit higher typically. And that's due to the ripeness of the grape. So when you bring in a grape at a certain amount of bricks of sugar, usually when you ferment all the way bone dry from those bricks, the yeast eats the sugar, creating alcohol. And that is how you get the alcohol content. It's usually about half of the bricks. So if we bring a grape in at 22 bricks and we ferment it bone dry, you'll have about 11% alcohol. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the Rochester Garbage Plate.
The pile of trash that's on my plate.
Now, let me tell you a little bit about garbage plates.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't even know what a garbage plate is. This is a Rochester thing. Yeah, now there's all different kinds of styles and everything, and that's all cool. But the OG home fries, mac salad, you usually get a slap of like a dog or a burger on there.
Or both.
And
that's
then
acceptable.
It's usually
everything
topped.
on it.
You get it all the way, which is like usually like meat sauce and raw onions and like mustard and ketchup and it's just
goodness.
all the way.
And I like
they always serve it with a slice of bread.
Yeah.
A lot of people are a little bit iffy about their food touching each other. You can't really like look at that so much as here. This is more of like an entree, like almost like a lasagna.
Oh, you want a bite of every single thing on there in every single bite you put in your mouth. I'll demonstrate, don't worry.
But yeah, so the garbage plate is essentially just a bunch of crap, delicious crap, thrown on a plate for us to enjoy. It's by far the best thing.
So yeah, today we got these awesome garbage plates from DogTown in Rochester. They're open every day except Sunday for takeout from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They also have Grubhub for delivery, and from what I saw today on the options, you can even pre-order. So if you want a garbage plate delivered at your office or your home office, pre-order for the next day. You have the best lunch ever coming your way.
They have so many options. I was so overwhelmed. I can't make a decision for my life looking at the menu. There's so many options between dogs and burgers and sausage, and then you get veggie stuff on top of it, but then they have just a mass amount of stuff.
It was on Democratic Chronicles top 25 foods you must eat in Rochester before you die. So try everything on the menu. I got a split plate, so that means I got one Red Hot, one burger, mac salad, and I went with French fries. Don't yell at me, Dad. And then Sarah here did a sausage plate. She got one Italian and one Polish sausage on there, so she's about to test that out. And I already know it's going to go so good with this Cab Franc.
Yeah, Cab Franc, like we said, it's probably the red that has the ability to pair with the widest variety of food.
Yeah,
that's why we chose it for this trash plate or the garbage plate because you
get everything. It's going to go with everything.
You can't go wrong because, like, obviously I want something that goes with my sausage and my fries and my bread. And the salad.
And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to try one of America's top 10 hot dog joints.
I have a garbage baby. This is my fourth garbage plate in a week.
I really love the Cab Franc with it. I think it was just the perfect way to satiate my palate. There was so much going on with the garbage plate flavors, and this like brought that like, I don't know, fruity and bright element.
It was super bright and fruity. I was gonna say the same thing against the savory.
Yeah,
it's
really
interesting how it really comes out. Those really nice cherry, raspberry notes. I liked that I was able to eat everything and drink it. Sometimes you have sides and you're just like, I'll just wait till I'm done with my wine. But it went with everything, and that's what Cab Franc is really good with, is making sure that it pairs well with a lot of things. So that's why we love it. That's why we do a single variety of it. But
yeah, so we can ship this to you guys. We still do the local delivery within 60 miles. You can come pick it up. We're open every day, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Order right online. Give us a buzz when you get here. You can pick it right up.
It's also, Cabernet Franc is one of the most popular reds that we sell in the Rochester area in liquor stores.
Definitely.
So, like, Lisa's Liquor Barn is one of the places where you can get our Cab Franc.
Yeah, guys, grab your Cab Franc, grab your DogTown to go.
The west side of Rochester is included in our 60 miles, so if you think that you're just on the cusp, give us a call. We'll make a special trip out there. If not, head over to Lisa's. If you don't live in Rochester, and you've never had a garbage plate and you
now want
one, you can make your own. It's super
research.
easy. You literally pretend that you're about to have a cookout at your house, and instead of serving everybody a bunch of different things, you slap everything on one plate and you serve it to one person. Unfortunately, we aren't able to back porch sip with you just yet, but we are really looking forward to it. Hopefully June 12th.
Yeah, just a few weeks. Well, I think that about wraps it up for this week on WOW.
20% off Cabernet Franc.
It's super easy to order right online, guys. Browse the whole selection, and then we'll bring it right out to your car, too. And guys, I know it's been a tough couple of months, so stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Next week on WOW. WOW!
Wow.
Thank you for joining us this evening today on WOW with Sarah and Ashley. Cheers.
See y'all next week
on WOW!
Starting to get bored, there is a million and one things that you can do. Ashley got me a balloon animal kit. I've been making balloon animals. I also just got rollerblades, so I'm going to be rollerblading with my dog Fred.
And if this video gets 1,000 likes, Sarah will rollerblade while making balloon animals. For all of us. Yeah, at the beginning of quarantine, Sarah told me that she really wanted to focus on learning something new and that she wanted to learn how to make a balloon animal. And several weeks later, when she probably didn't remember saying that,
I never
ordered
forget
her a beginner starter pack.
I can officially make a sword, a poodle, and a dog, and a giraffe.
Okay, so then you'll have 5 whole animals in your bag.
A sword's not an animal.
Come on. 5 years, however long you can hold it. There's a squirrel like right there, and Sarah. So you guys should be impressed that she filmed this so well.
If he is gonna jump down here and attack me, I am probably on my deathbed.
Tastes like chicken. A little extra protein.
I love the Cab Franc. 12.5 actually. Ah! I just touched the bee.
So the yeast eats the sugar, creating alcohol. Oh my god, this bee loves me. 1 cent.